Oh, you're going back to the Tesla lab? Yeah, I'm gonna help with tuning the Type 3. I guess we won't be seeing much of each other for a while. Hey, we both got day jobs. What can you do, right? When do you think we can meet again? I'm not sure. It's sounding like this next mission is gonna be a long one. Oh. Sorry. It's okay, Bullet. It's not like any of this is your fault. You know, sometimes I wish I could get an assignment on the same ship you're on, like it used to be. Me too, but more than anything, I want you to be someplace safe. Maybe that's selfish of me, I don't know. Not at all. I look forward to seeing you again, okay? Right. I'd better get going now. Me too. It's time for my transport to take off. Kuzuha, once this mission is done with, if I can get some leave time, I'll come visit the Tesla lab. Great, I'll be waiting. Bullet. Oh, whoops. I almost forgot something important. Yes? If you run into Rishu-sensei at the Tesla lab, could you pass this on to him? A decon memory chip? Yeah, I got footage. It's got footage of that samurai Garlion we ran into recently. It still bugs me that it was carrying a Shishio blade. I asked Sensei about it, and he told me to forward him the data. I love how in this universe, we've got giant robots, we've got weapons of mass destruction, but the ability to send data is still not, like, easy. It's gotta be done through CDs or chips. Right? It was a chip, right? Yeah. Considering the situation, I want to make absolutely sure he gets it with no snags. Oh, and don't tell anyone. We're supposed to be on a gag order for this. Thanks. Sure thing. I'm leaving soon, and he just keeps talking shop. Then again, I shouldn't be so surprised by now. Aw, look at Kuza. She's so cute. She wants him to be nice, but Bullet is being stupid. Platinum 1 to all assault units. Remain in position and stand by until loading procedures begin. Assault 1, roger. I can appreciate a little efficiency, but I still can't believe they're making us load our mechs personally. That captain's as much of a slave driver as Commander Kenneth. I wouldn't gripe on open comms if I were you. Whoopsie daisy. Did someone hear that? We're not getting our ears chewed off, so you probably lucked out this time. By the way, Lieutenant Kyosuke, where's Lamia? She's repairing the Angelg back on the Shirogane. From what I'm hearing, there's a lot about that mech the crew doesn't understand. Hey, isn't that Kuzuha's transport? That's the one. Oh, you sure you want to let this one go, Bullet? This is my job. I have to take the bad with the good. That answer would get you a merit badge if you were a Boy Scout, but you're totally flunking out as a lady killer. Huh? What were you expecting to hear? I'm guessing from your tone that you didn't do a thing when you said goodbye. Hey, I did something! I asked her to do me a favor, in fact. Oh my god, after all this time, have you learned nothing from me? Jeez, you don't have to act so disappointed. What have you been teaching him anyway? Oh, you know, stuff. Anyway, the least you could do is give her a little wave. A wave? She wouldn't see that. Hello, McFly. You can use a personal trooper's hand for more than just holding a weapon. Huh? You don't mean... Oh, but I do. On my mark. Number one. What? Why are you posing? Bullet, I'll grant you permission to use your light signal to give Kuzuha a send-off. If you want to strike a pose or whatever, that's your business. Yes, sir. That's the ATX team. The Vice is waving. And now they're sending a light signal. Good luck. Aw, thanks, Bullet. See you again. That's one from Lieutenant Kyosuke. Thanks. I'll see you soon, hopefully. Aw, that's really cute. Bullet is such a fucking idiot. Kuzuha, keep your chin up. Platinum 1 to all assault units. Commence boarding procedures. Assault 1, roger. Excellent. Bullet, that's our cue. Roger, roger. Roger that. And now we're off to Texas. Okay. Right, I keep forgetting. So, in SRW-A, yes, it was A, Lamia is a playable character. And when she joins the main ship, without spoiling anything, a similar scenario occurs where, like, one, her voice chip or whatever gets damaged, or her voice module, whatever she called it, gets damaged. And then her mech is so unique that none of the like engineers know how to work it, so she has to do maintenance on her own stuff. Anyway, PTX-003C, all Tyson. PTX-007-03C, Weissritter. Their features, color scheme, serial numbers, and names all differ from my data. Then there's the Lion, successor unit to the Huckabine and mainline unit of the TFF. Things seem to be very different on this side. I'm still concerned about that woman though. Excellent Browning. It's probably a coincidence, but taking an interest in our machines? Lieutenant Kyosuke. As a pilot of modest skillification, I do have a curiosity for other units. It is quite subusual to see customified military units outside of those of my own company. I sound like a complete fool. You find custom units to be unusual? I could say the same for the Angelg. How do you mean? I doubt that thing is an Izurugi mech. Where does its tech come from? And where, you ask? I assuminate that it comes from Izurugi Industries itself. Fine, I'll drop it. But your piloting skills and even the way you carry yourself, it's a little too perfect for a civilian. If anything, you remind me more of a next-gen training squad pilot. I have been getting a similar impersonation, actually. Are you telling me you just did whatever training you were told? Yes. I don't have terribly fond memories of people who polish their halo while secretly working behind everyone's back. Lieutenant, could you please clarificate your meaning? Oh, it's nothing, Major. I just don't think Izurugi is your only sponsor is all. There's the prod. Now then, will she bite? I fully expect her to play a card here. There you are, Lieutenant Kyosuke. What is it? The captain's given orders for the ATX team to assemble on the main bridge. Understood. Let's go, Lamia. Alright, and rest assurified, everything that I spoke is true. I'll take your word for it. Yes, sir. This is a man to watch out for, on both sides. I hope this doesn't make it harder for me to act. I want to discuss our upcoming composition. Essentially, when we're in active combat, your ATX team will serve as our advanced guard. Sir. Jeez. We're never gonna get a break. Then again, I guess advanced guarding and rushdowns are more or less what we do anyway. Captain, I'm getting a report from Site 24. They've detected signs of possible DC remnants at point YT887. That's close by. Are they aiming to take Houston base? Entirely likely, sir. Captain, will we be setting course for Houston? No, we have our own job to do. Maintain course for the Mexican plateau. But why? Are you just gonna abandon Houston base, Captain? Oh boy, Bullet's about to get taken by his lovely greenhorns. Lieutenant Brooklyn Luckfield, what have they been teaching you out there? You are in the military. Orders from a superior are to be followed without question. Those who fail to do so disrupt the entire chain of command and create undue pressure on operations and morale. Individuals must follow their orders with efficiency and precision if the group is to achieve its goals. He's being perfectly sensible about this. All a soldier should want is to accomplish their mission. I know that, sir, but there could be DC remnants heading for Houston base as we speak. Our mission is to subjugate the DC remnants believed to be hiding at the Mexican plateau. Nothing more. If we change course for Houston, it would mean a loss of precious time and resources. That base has its own defenses. There's no need for us to go there. But Captain, one more word and it's the brig for you. You think I'm afraid of going to the brig? That's enough, Bullet. I refuse to accept that soldiers like you played a critical role in the L5 campaign, and I won't forgive it either. Huh? What does he mean he won't forgive it? Permission to speak, Captain. What is it? Holy shit, doing his voice is like... His snobby voice was killing my throat a little bit. I've heard Houston has a new mass production Huckabine Mark II station there, and that they may also have a testing unit for a special project. Mass production Huckabines and a testing unit? I believe the enemy's objective may be to gather information on them or possibly to steal them. On what basis? There was another test site that got occupied recently. Did Commander Kenneth fill you in on the details of what happened there? Yes, and? At the present time, there are 4 bases in the entire North American region where mass production Huckabines have been deployed. Out of those 4, Houston base is the most lightly furnished and defended. As such, the enemy's going after a soft target. Correct, sir. It's entirely feasible, and I suppose it couldn't hurt to make Kenneth owe me a favor in the future. Alright, ATX team, scramble immediately and head for Houston. Just the 4 of us, sir? It was your idea, so it's your job to see it through. I've heard that one before. The Shirogane will continue on its course for the Mexican Plateau. Your team is to return as soon as you're done in Houston. Roger. What a fucking asshole. Anyway, Houston base. Oh, she's cute. I hear your project is coming along nicely. It is, yes. At 1500 today, we'll be conducting a test here at the Houston base for the Series 77 Code Beta prototype, the Callion. I can't wait to see the results. I'd especially love to see it for myself, just how much power they can get out of the Callion's weapons. You positively must send me your recorded footage in SSS mode picture quality and RS5 mode sound quality, to be used for commercial purposes, of course. Are weapons truly necessary for the Series 77, though? Why, of course. Surely you heard President Macrid's Tokyo Proclamation. Even the government has acknowledged the existence of aliens and the threat posed by their invasion of Earth. School children could tell you that while they recite their ABCs. As a former DC affiliate, you would have known that long before the rest of the public did. But Project TD's true goal is, hold on. So Project TD is a DC-headed project to develop a ship capable of interstellar travel. I don't remember if we covered this last game, but just in case. The project is headed by Major Filio Presti, who is in charge of development and pilot training. Upon the destruction of the Divine Crusaders, the project came under control of the TFF, with additional funding and support courtesy of the Tsurugi Industries. Yeah, okay. So, Tesla Drive and Terrestrial Dream, the latter reflecting the lofty nature of the project's goals, right? Because they want to, just have better warships. My, have you forgotten the Hiryu's hostile encounter with aliens outside the solar system 7 years ago? You can't possibly be planning to send your little sister's group off into the hostile realm of outer space unarmed. You took part in developing the Lion series under Dr. Bion's banner because you agreed with his beliefs, did you not? Well, yes I did, but I still take issue with the decision to militarize Project TD's technology. Let me take this opportunity to make something abundantly clear to you. If not for my connections, your project would have been shut down when the DC was destroyed. In fact, you all would have been thrown into prison as traitors. I am nothing if grateful to you for enabling our research to continue under the Federation. That being said, the TFF might be your sponsor on paper, but Tsurugi Industries is your real sponsor, and you know it. And I have no intention of pouring money into things that don't turn a profit for my company. If I'm going to win a chance to produce the next mainline unit for the Federation, Project TD needs to produce results. As such, I will be eagerly awaiting the completion of the Alpha prototype as the basis for the new Lion. I understand. And with that, I bid you adieu. The Alpha, the Beta, and the Omega. Is militarization truly unavoidable for Series 77? Major, test preparations are complete. Thank you, Chief Takakura. How are the pilots? Standing by. We're seeing some irregularities in Ibis's pulse, though. She's just excited to get the test underway. I hope you're right. Are you worried? Yes, sir. I'm not sure she has the skill necessary to handle the Callion, seeing as it's a test unit for the twin Tesla drive. Major, I would like to use my authority as System Chiefs to propose that we restrict our test today to just Slay. A well-founded opinion, but we will carry on the test with both units as planned. Major, why do you put so much stock in Ibis Douglas? I'll grant that we're short on staff, but still, let's drop the subject, Chief. It's almost time. But one day, you'll see her potential firsthand. That potential is what what all of humanity needs the most. Oh, Filio, shall we be off? There's precious little time left. Episode 7, Wings to the Stars. Okay, so we finally got like a cutscene that was, 15 to 20 minutes long, compared to all the previous ones, which were, like just 5 minutes, and then we jump right into the action. Anyway, the target Valdungs are in place. Callions are standing by. Alright, have Callion 01 and Callion 04 conduct STOL takeoff. are these? Twin Tesla drives and all avionic systems are green. 04, you're lagging behind 01. Ibis, accelerate and take formation 23. Roger. Oh, she's also cute. Formation 23 confirmed. I'm picking up some slight shakiness in 04's unit controls, however. Ibis, you seem a little tense. I'm fine. Try relaxing your shoulders and pretending you've got your favorite cheesecake in front of you. Yes, sir. There you go. Just relax. This is nothing you can't handle. Thank you, Filio. Major. She's so pissed. Slay, give Ibis some guidance. Roger that, 04. Follow my lead. Roger. The unit is stabilized. We're moving on to weapons test. 01, approach your target. Roger. Slay, Presti, moving in. Stay calm, Slay. Your concern is unnecessary. That close?
Slay Presti, 攻撃を開始する。ワンアプローチ、一撃で落とす。
Interesting. That attack is similar to the lions and the way they would charge at their opponents. Interesting. 01 has destroyed its target, and it only took one pass. You have to hand it to her. She's not number 1 for nothing. Yes, I can say without playing favorites that my sister is doing fine work. Next up, 04, approach your target. Ibis. Roger. Ibis Douglas, moving in. My bad. 04 has failed to destroy its target. Is there an issue with the Callion's output? No, sir. Gravity acceleration is well within the appropriate parameters. That must have been a piloting error. Ah. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Sorry about that. I'm going in for another pass. That won't be necessary, Ibis. We have the results we needed for our test. But your top priority right now is getting acclimated to the Callion as soon as possible. Major, this is a waste of time. Let's move on to the next test. A waste of time? Chief is right. If we waited around for you to succeed, we'd be out here until the cows came home. Ugh. Recovering targets. An alert? What's happening? Incoming transmission from the tower. Mechs of unknown affiliation are approaching this base. They're currently fighting... the base interceptor squad. No, they've broken through. Oh boy. Car lions. It seems the Federation pilots aren't quite used to handling lions. That makes breaking in even easier than anticipated. How could they break through our defenses in such a short time frame? We appear to be up against some highly skilled enemies. Oh, are those the Project TD test units? Major Archibald Grimms. What do we do with those units? Oh, ignore them. They're not our trophies. Sir, they'd make a fine present for Colonel Vaughn, though. Major Filio, have the Callion stall the enemy unit until we scramble our personal trooper squad. Wait a minute, Commander. Those are test units, and pilots have no real combat experience. But the Callions have live ammo loaded in. They're the only 2 units capable of engaging the enemy at all right now. Make it so. But sir, this is 01. Moving in to intercept the enemy units. Slay, this machine is perfect. All we have to do is show what a pilot can do with it, and the project's true significance will be abundantly clear. Ibis, fall back. But I'm telling you to get out of the way. Slay's right, Ibis. Fall back. I can do this too. I'll show you. Ibis! Fine, Ibis. Just don't push yourself too hard. That goes for the both of you. Roger. I'll show them. I won't let this be the end for me. Not before the day I venture out into the Sea of Stars. Okay. So what do we have? So they are Evade-class units. She gets Persistent Faith, which Doesn't give me much faith in her. Persist is fine, but this is, you know, like, faith is a great skill, just... Come on. G Driver. It can only be used without you moving. Alright, what do you have? You've got Excel and Focus, of course. She's gonna be the better unit. Fucking hell. Okay, well, let's look at these real quick. Callians, a Series 77 unit developed for Project TD, like the Estelian. This mech is Unit 4 in the series, piloted by Slay Presti. It is called the beta prototype because it is a prototype for the completed Series 77 beta model. It is an experimental model using the newer model of Tesla Drive, and it is armed with weapons due to the demands of Project TD's actual sponsor, Isurugi Industries. It outstrips current armored modules in both maneuverability and mobility, and with the right pilot, it can even exhibit great prowess on the battlefield. No abilities, right? No. And what about you? Do you say anything different? It's called a beta prototype because it's a prototype for the completed Series 77 beta model. Okay. Same thing. And same thing. Okay. And I believe both have these same attacks. Yes, they do. Well, let's have you focus. Let's move you over here against these Gar Lions. Actually, we'll have you... We want you to excel. You can excel once and still be able to use focus twice more. So we'll move you here. Let's have you use Sonic Cutter. Let's show this off again. With my brother's Callian and skills this good, you can't even touch me.
こちらスレイプレスティ攻撃を開始するこのスピードについてこられるか
That was pretty strong. Holy shit. Oh, she critted. That's why. Before she did like 2,900. And now she's doing close to 4,000. Okay, next one. You can use Persist to have that active, and then just move up, and hope for the best. Don't die. And actually here you get a bonus, yeah, to evasion. Great. Good stuff. I thought maybe these Tesla units would get like a, you know, energy recovery or something, but anyway. What's this? They're fighting us instead of pulling back? Our reports claim they were unarmed test units, and it seems Rose has pulled one over us. No matter. Code Squadron, you take care of the test units. Yes, sir. Oh, and don't get trigger happy. I need those two machines unharmed. It wouldn't do to anger our sponsor. That would only make things harder for us. Roger. By the way, have you found our trophies yet? Yes, sir. We've confirmed their heat signatures. There are 4 of them, and they're preparing to scramble. Excellent. We'll just see how things play out for a bit longer then. We'll keep showing off the attacks. They look cool. Okay. We haven't seen the homing missile, so we'll show this off real quick. And then hopefully that brings our morale up, or our will up enough, that we can actually use the new attack. The designs on these things look pretty fucking cool, but they look more like... They remind me of the G-Defensor from Zeta Gundam, where they're like a backpack, for the most part, for a mobile suit, right? Or in this case, for a PT. That did 2,000 damage? Homing missiles did that much? That is insane. Let's see. Oh, and G-Driver. So this is the new attack, right? Yeah. So she's at 110 will. Let's see what this is all about.
力の差を教えてやる。
カリオンの動きについてこられないようだな。あの程度で引き下がるものか。 G ドライバーシュート。
Oh, fuck. So it's just a barrage of railguns. That is crazy cool. Oh, and she has hit and run and attacker. She is insanely cracked. Oh my god. That's strange. The Garland squadron has barely lifted a finger. It's almost like they're waiting for something. Now that you mention it, could they be after what I think? That is insane. So, hold on. I didn't check. You've got support attack, assist attacker, and counter. This is, what again? No, not this one. This one. Right. Instead of dealing, like, half, you do full damage. That sucks. I know you're supposed to be a support unit with your skills, like Persistent Faith, but my god, that sucks. Let's have you take him out. I'm gonna fire. It's them or me. Good job. Alright. Let's have you... Oh, this is just ammo. That's insane. Let's have you focus again. Let's have you... How far can you move just right now? Up to here. You could probably move even further if need be. I'm not gonna excel, but we'll be fine like this. She's also at 110, at 111 will, so that's great. Let's have you use G Driver again. Let's show this off one more time. This attack is so cool. It's super fast-paced.
この程度の相手、私一人で十分だ。ドライブシュート。
Almost one shot. Insane. And get predicted. Anyway, let's get moving. Once she gets to 130, she's gonna be insanely cracked, as the kids would say. Commander, Squad 3 is ready to launch. Alright, send them out. There they are. Now on to Phase 3. Feel free to kill the pilots, I don't mind. Oh boy. What the? How can the Garlands be so fast? Are those boost drives? We're the only ones who should know about those. Whoa, what are these guys? What are these guys? Oh no, my hatch! What are they doing? Major, we've successfully seized the units. Nicely done. Withdraw immediately and let us handle the rear guard duty. Sir. They seized the Huckabines? After them, on the double. It's no use, sir. They're too fast for us to keep up. You're joking. Good lord. Major, what's going on here? What are those Garlands doing with boost drives? They were intended for the Bind Langzan, weren't they? That unit we were developing? The data we submitted to Isurugi get leaked to someone else? Let's play with them a little longer, shall we? We do need to buy time for our friends to get our trophies cleared. Oh boy. I also can't read tonight again. Okay, good. He went after Ibis, so she can get more experience. He still somehow hit her. It was like a no chance to hit, and he still landed the shot. What the fuck? It was a 43% chance or something. Commander, friendly units are charging the base. Okay. Well, let's launch. There's only 3 of them. 4 of them. We're too late. They already swiped the mass production Huckabine Mark IIs. They sure know how to pick a target. They won't get away with this. Don't get so worked up, Bullet. We're going to keep the test unit safe, at least. Yes, sir, I know. The Altyson, the Weissglatze, and the prototype Huckabine Mark II. That's the ATX team. Those mechs have no classification code. Are those the test units? What in the world is that machine? It's not a personal trooper or armored module. If anything, I'd say it's closer to the Valsian or the Double Gs. Oh, what's this? The famed ATX team here to save the day. I would have wanted to try my hand against them. I've always wanted to try my hand against them. Wonderful. You have permission to fire on them. Slay, Ibis, pull back and let them take it from here. That won't be necessary. I can still fight. So can I. This is an order from the project lead. Refusal is not an option. Having 2 novices out there will only serve as a distraction for our side. But brother, Filio, please, pull back. Understood. Oh no, they were so good. They retreated? Those must be highly valuable machines. Judging by how fast they accelerated, they must have high-performance Tesla drives on board. Assault 1 to all units. Clean up the enemy forces. Roger. Okay. Destroy all units other than the Garlion custom within 4 turns. And I assume that's you? Yes. So there's, what, 5 units? Yeah, that's nothing. Let's go ahead and have you focus. Let's move you up. And this should not take long. So luckily for us, we've seen all of the attacks from all of our ATX team members. So we don't need to like go too crazy with showing off all the animations. We can move on to the next map ASAP. Bullet, you can persist and try your best, as always. You can just move and hope for the best as well. Did we show off Shadow Lancer? I don't remember. But let's show it off again just in case. She is like in a super robot.
行きますですの。行くぞ。ミドルレンジ。な、これで。ここまでか。脱出だ。
No, I don't believe we had seen that attack last time. Alright. So we should have this. Can't counter. Let's just evade. We'll go after him next turn anyways. And Launcher B should probably get close to taking you out. Or just one-shotting you. That also works. Okay. So, Bullet should be able to take him out. If you go for the Photon Rifle. Or actually, you can even Chakram Shoots. So if we move you here. Double checking. No evasion, but you do get evasion here. So let's move you this way. Yeah, 100%. Oh, come on. God damn it, Bullet. You can take this guy out in one shot. Never mind, but you can move this way. And wait. Kyosuke can focus. You can illusion arrow this guy? Yeah. And Kyosuke can 3-barrel machine cannon this thing. And that should do it. Okay, so that's all the support units. I think we've stayed long enough. Well, I hate to sound cliche, maybe next time ATX team. Sorry, maybe next time ATX team. And there will be a next time. Captain, all enemy readings have vanished. Confirming the same on my end. I'll get in contact with the base commander. Understood and confirmified. Look, I'm just saying this because Kyosuke isn't calling it out, but do you think you could maybe do something about the way you talk? I apologize if giving... sorry. I apologize if I've given you causable and often offendination, Exy. I'm certainly not talking like this because I want to. If I could do something about it, I'd jump at the chance. I mean, it's cute and all, but it kind of kills attention, you know? Lieutenant, I'm not sure you have much room to talk. Oh dear Bullet, your ranking points just dropped by 1,000. That's a lot of points. Wait, what ranking are we even talking about? I question if I'm the one lacking tension here. I find it difficult to believe that this group is the core of such an important squadron. Okay, the commander and I hashed it out. They'll replenish our ammo and provide us with transport back. Wow. Do you think they could run a hot bath while they're at it? Oh my god. There's a lake nearby. If you want to clean up, do it there. All units, head for the hangar block. Oh boy. Ibis, the way you flew back there was appalling. Don't you get it? If we don't show results, our project will be disbanded on the spot. Your screw-ups could ruin everything. I know, really, I do. If you want to act cheeky about it, fine. But you better get some results. If not, why should someone like you get to sit in the pilot seat of a Series 77? It's a harsh way of putting it, Slay, but you're right. Ibis, you know how close we are to the borderline right now, don't you? I do. I'm not stupid, okay? She ran off, like a beaten dog with its tail between its legs. She has spirit, I'll grant her that much. But she can't keep going like this. You should pull her off the project before she gets hurt. Yeah, it would probably be for her own good. If your dream can't come true, you're better off not dreaming at all. It's no big loss for us, but I'm the only test pilot you'll need for the Alpha prototype, let alone the Callion. Yes, I'll make my brother's dream come true. Wow, so those are the test units we saw out there. What are they called again? Marians? That's kind of foreboding. Or Marians. Callions, and if you keep talking like that, Dr. Radom will hang you out to dry. Whoa, Bullet, I never knew you swung that way. I'm pretty sure Kuza's got more, normal tastes. What a textbook reaction. You need to work on your variety, Bullet. I can't believe this conversation is still going. I'll leave the rest in your hands, Chief Takakura. Slay? Was she the pilot of the Million? It's called the Callion, and yes, she's its test pilot. She looks pretty huffy to me. Please accept my apologies on her behalf, Lieutenant Excellent Browning. This is her first battle, and I'm sure she's very tired. Hey, what can you do, right? Everyone gets tense their first time. And just so we're clear, Bullet, I'm not talking about that first time. How was yours, Lieutenant? Huh? Oh, I was so young. Like a forbidden fruit, ready to be... smooth move there, Bullet. You rattled that one off without a hitch. That bumps you up 50 ranking points. I still don't know what ranking you're talking about. And besides, 50 points is a drop in the bucket compared to the 1,000 I lost earlier. Exy, you're leaving someone out of the discussination. Discussination? Don't worry about it. That's just how she talks. Right. Anyway, Tsugumi Takakura, a member of Project TD. Project TD? Yes, it's a development project for Series 77, an interstellar cruiser. I see now. That would explain the new Tesla drives. Interstellar, as in outer space? That's right. These Callions are prototypes. They were intended for interstellar exploration, not combat. Their pilots have undergone astronaut training as well. Wow, taking a tiny ship like that all the way into outer space. Pretty bold project, huh? The eventual plan is to attach exploration and residential modules, but it's still very stripped down for an interstellar cruiser. What purpose does that serve? To allow mankind to venture into outer space in earnest. But the times being what they are, we were forced to arm the Callions. Makes sense. President McRed did give the whole speech about aliens being real. But Series 77 in its original form was a machine developed for peaceful purposes. Peaceful purposes? Nonsense. Weapons can only be weapons, as I am. There you are. The transport's ready to go. We're rendezvousing with the Shirogane. Alright. Lieutenant Kyosuke Nambu, I can't thank you enough for coming to our rescue. We don't need thanks. It's what we came to do. And we didn't make it in time to stop them from taking the Huckabines anyway. Talk about your vanishing troopers. Guess some things even carry over to mass production. Don't say that, you'll jinx it. I'm piloting the prototype of that thing, you know. Oh gosh, is it just me, or is it starting to fade away in front of my very eyes? That's really not funny. We'll be taking our leave now. Here's hoping we see you again, Tsugumi. Right. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Major, here's today's test and combat data. Thanks, Chief. I'd like to hear your impressions after reading it. The results are superb, it's safe to say. Especially from Slay. The value she achieved exceeded our estimates by 8%. I'm not surprised. You look happy. She's our ace, not to mention my little sister. I couldn't be prouder of her. What about Ibis? She was 7% under our estimates. I see. But we've demonstrated how close to completion the Callion is, and after reviewing the combat data, in some ways, the Callions exhibit greater fighting capability than Garlions. Is that something for us to celebrate? What do you mean? Bion's old ex-ideals for defending the Earth sphere were something humanity badly needed. That's why I shared his views and designed the Lion series as mobile weapons. That battle has ended, but we're still not freed from the fetters of war. I fear that Series 77 and I may never escape war's curse. Oh, Filio. I'm sorry, Tsugumi. I'm not in despair, far from it. It's just, when I saw the Callians and Lion Series units fighting it shook me. Filio, in light of the attacks, the project is being reassigned to a new base of operations. Because Series 77 might become a target. Yes, and because it's apparent that the data for the boost drive was leaked. It's a precautionary measure, just to be safe. I see. Where are we headed then? The Tesla Hike Institute. Ah, the Tesla lab. That brings back memories. But after joining the DC, I'll be going back there with my head bowed. Dr. Jonathan Kazahara doesn't care about any of that. Besides, this should give you a better chance to rest up some. Tsugumi. Filio, why don't we check the rest of the data tomorrow? I'll stay by your side until you fall asleep to make sure you have sweet dreams. I think you need rest more than me. You've been running yourself ragged all day. No, I'm good. Right now, I want to be there for you. Thanks, Tsugumi. Never forget, Filio. Your dream is my dream. Right. We can't forget what TD stands for. Terrestrial Dream. And I intend to make it a reality. I thought it stood for Tesla Drive. Anyway. Chaff grenades. Okay. That's whatever. We can maybe put that on the All Tyson. I don't know. If we can put a Leap Slasher on it, that'd be pretty good, though. Alright, let's just equip the All Tyson with it, though. Where is it? Chaff grenades here. Just so he has something, you know, that's ranged for the most part. Do we need any of the water modules or whatever that we just got? Probably not. But you know what? Just in case, we'll put it on you, and we'll give you a repair kit, and we'll give the Huckabine the fuel tank, just in case. Alright, let's save and move on. Combined route. What does that mean? Okay, well, let's move on. I'll also double check. Okay. The Mexican Plateau. My fellow comrades, I appreciate your coming out here to this remote region. Think nothing of it, sir. Small price to pay to carry on the Commander Beyond's dying wish. As you are seekers of a new order, I hereby welcome you in the name of the Divine Crusaders. Thank you, Colonel Van Vatran. What a weird fucking name. Must be Dutch. The First Corps will be departing soon. Once you have your mechs loaded onto my rhinoceros, feel free to rest. Much appreciated, sir. I'm sure my men will sleep well here. I'll provide them with their own quarters, and I'll see to it that they get better than synthetic foods for their meals. You humble me greatly, Colonel. The rumors about you were no exaggeration. I think you may have just what it takes to save the Earth. Please, I'm simply following Commander Beyond's dying wish. I'll go let the men know the good news. Commander Beyond's dying wish, Ever the Svengali. Do you have a problem with the way I'm doing things, Major? Not at all. It's important to see it that your men are well rewarded, even if it means eating the rest of our food and starving to death. Once we join up with them, we won't have to worry about food. My chief concern now is to reward the efforts of my comrades who made it here under the Federation's watchful eye. It may not be the kind of cuisine you'd expect from Eltzum v. Hohenstein, certainly, but I imagine it's a welcome repast for them nonetheless. We still don't know where Major Eltzum is, do we? Having a scion of the Bronstein family, not to mention Commander Meyer's eldest son, would do wonders for the men's morale. Even assuming he was alive, he'd be turning up his nose at us. Or he'd be turning his nose up at us. As long as I'm here, anyway. I'll be setting out as soon as their mechs are loaded in. I'm putting you in charge of the rear guard. Very well. And is our ride from the Earth Cradle still on schedule? Yes, they should be arriving to the shores of Tepic, Mexico in another 8 hours. Assuming they aren't feeling duplicitous, of course. You doubt them. Or you doubt them. Of course, if they were our sponsors, that would be one thing. But why would a group affiliated with Project ARC, a project to preserve the seeds of humanity, bother helping us? They're all ex-DC. They were there when Vice Commander Adler consolidated our remaining forces after the DC war. And they provided the Earth's Cradle as a they provided the Earth Cradle as a military stronghold as well. And then the geriatric old fool died a miserable death as a result. My source has told me a few things about Dr. Sophia Nate, the one in charge of the Earth Cradle. I hear she was bitterly disappointed in seeing open conflict between fellow humans. After the Vice Commander's death, before the Federation even set foot into the facility, she booted out all the remaining DC forces from the Cradle, sent it deep underground, and went into long-term artificial hibernation. So why would she show her face again now? It simply doesn't add up. There's no doubt that something happened inside the Earth Cradle, but it's still an impregnable underground hibernation facility. Our forces couldn't ask for a better stronghold. I suppose not, depending on how we use it. We could end up being entirely self-sustainable down here. I don't plan on putting my full faith in them, but there's no reason to dismiss the opportunity out of hand. As you will then, I'll be acting separately for a while from here on out, to keep the Federation distracted, you see. I'll await your return in the Earth Cradle. Major, I brought you your tea. Oh, is it tea time already? Yes, sir. By the by, what's the status of Colonel Vaughn's rhinoceros? It's already successfully left the area. Excellent. Time to find out if you're made of the same stuff Bion was, Colonel Von Vaton. Major, we just received a coded telegram from Rose. Our supplies will be delivered on schedule. Impeccable work as usual from her. I can only wonder what treasure the little lady will want this time. The Shirogane has passed through the first alert network at altitude 700. It will reach us in approximately 30 minutes. There they are. Yuki, Carla, let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? On it. What's wrong, you? Major, are we really accepting the offer from the Earth Cradle? Hey, you over there. Bring some tea for Yuki as well. Sir. Major, you never miss tea time either, yes? Assam tea. What do you think? Worth every effort it took to acquire. I think you'll agree. It's fine, but what about... As I'm skeptical of Colonel Vaughn's judgment as you are, believe me. Or I'm as skeptical of Colonel Vaughn's judgment as you are, believe me. That said, I need you to shut up and follow orders. Not that I don't appreciate some constructive criticism, of course. A word of advice then, Major? You should warm your teacup before pouring. Oh, and why is that? The local water, however fresh it may be, is still hard water. It doesn't play well with tea leaves. Oh god, here we go again with Yu's interminable tea lectures. Oh god. Yet you're neglecting to put the critical extra servings worth of water in the pot. Oh my god. We're getting tea lessons here. Fascinating. This has been an eye-opening talk, Yugi. One last question. Why would you serve Assam tea in this season? Oh, I've always been fond of it, you see, because of its pleasantly bloody tinge. I'll be moving out now, sir. Give the old college try now. Remember our ideals and such. Listen to this guy. Oh god. My reading is not up to par today. Armored Module Squadron, launch immediately. I repeat, Armored Module Squadron, launch immediately. Whoa, you, hold up. Are you gonna leave your partner in the dust? What partner? Who else? Me? What's got you so worked up? Is this all because of Archibald's bad tea practices? Not quite. Why didn't you leave the ship? You had permission from Colonel Vaughn already. Look, after as long as I've spent with you guys, I wouldn't get out in one piece if I ducked now. The Colonel's not like that. No, but he is. He'd kill me in a heartbeat, guaranteed. Wait, are you talking about Major Archibald? Yeah, I don't know what crazy bunch of British nobility he's descended from or what, but this guy straight up... Don't finish that sentence. Oh, are you worried about me? Do I look like I'm worried about you? I mean, this was your last chance to get out, too. Well, I already told you how it is. You saved my life, and I owe you for that. But more than that, I just plain like you. Don't lie. It's revenge you're after, and you know it. No, please, revenge is so out of style these days. Do you have another reason for fighting with us, then? Anyway, we're supposed to be scrambling now? Right. I was serious about what I said earlier, you. Oh, no. Starboard Block 12 has sustained minor damage. Starboard AA turrets. Fire an aerial barrage. We're getting a massive heat reading at 12 o'clock. One Rhinoceros-class warship. There's our paydirt. Then again, if it's only one ship, it's likely just to be part of the rear guard. tip Kenneth got was just bait to lure us out. Looks like the DC remnants pulled a fast one on us. That's fine. They'll pay for the trouble. Captain, enemy batteries have gone silent, but a handful of foot soldiers have fled into the forests. The enemy clearly has no intention of surrendering. Release the thermobaric depth charges. Burn the whole forest to the ground? Oh my god. I can't believe we're back to Earthlings fighting Earthlings. It's the DC war all over again. So it goes. That's what happens when both sides think justice is on their side. Justice? There's no telling when the Arrogators could attack. The Arrogators? If they noticed we were in the middle of a civil war and showed up on our doorstep right now, we'd be goners for sure. I'm guessing the DC remnants don't think we're up to the task. I guess they could still have some other goal though. Another goal? This late in the game? That's crazy. Lieutenant Brooklyn, may I questionate you something? Sure. What are the Arrogators? They're the aliens that attacked the Earth sphere not too long ago. You've never heard of them? Weird. It was all over TV when the press made its big Tokyo proclamation. What some refer to as a cord cutter. Maybe I shouldn't have asked. That was sloppy of me. The Arrogators, though, that doesn't match the codename for the aliens in my data. Bridge to the ATX team. PT's made landing 30 seconds ago. Assault 1, roger. Looks like we're up, team. We have orders to destructify it this time, rather than pursuitify. The enemy doesn't seem to want any retreatment. Which means we drew the short straw, huh? Probably. That's nothing new for us, though. Episode 8. Remaining Crusaders. This is Lee. Judging from the way the fight is unfolding, the enemy forces appear to be bait. A change of plans is in order. Personal trooper squadrons dispatch all enemy units in the area. Roger. So the idea here is to score a bunch of points shooting fish in a barrel to make up for the fact that we let the big fish go. Excuse me? Whoopsie, that was supposed to be less of an externified declaration and more of a inwardified pontificalation, you know? Excellent Browning, how dare you? I'm even more insulted than he is. I'm not that bad. Captain, Assault 1 requesting permission to launch. Fine, move out. Oh my god. It's really funny. The enemy's not pretending to retreat, they definitely want to fight. Oh, our foes want to fight, do they? I would have thought they'd try to break past us. They seem to have a fine captain with highly adaptive spot judgment, which means they're that much more likely to fall for my tricks in the future. Hey Kyosuke, what are these fighters and tanks getting- where are these fighters and tanks getting made anyway? They don't have classification codes. Yeah, actually, did the DC remnants develop them? I know those units. So the Preza, the fighter jet built by the F1 or by the FI, and the Filia, a hover tank built by the ZNR. But those two don't recognize them, which means they must not exist on this side. Alright everyone, we're facing the ATX team here. Fight them head on and you're gonna regret it. Find a good time to break away and head for the rendezvous point instead. Commencing attack. Wait, you guys must have heard the Tokyo Proclamation. This is no time for fellow Earthlings to be fighting each other. Bullet? He's sending a transmission to the enemy over a comm frequency? Is he insane? My, the naivety of youth. In passionate bloom. We share the same enemy. There's no sense picking pointless fights with each other. If you guys care about the Earth sphere, then throw down your arms and stop fighting. Frankly, I'm surprised there's still someone around who can say that with a straight face. I don't think we need to dignify that with a response, but... I have one thing to say to you, Federation pilot. Yuki, you and your personal integrity. The Federation is incapable of protecting the Earth sphere. What did you say? You lucked out in winning the L5 campaign at all. And I'm sure you're aware of the untold casualties resulting from the TFF's slow response. Oh, you... Yeah, but after that, we... This isn't a question of approach or method. It's simply impossible for you to execute on the task at hand. The next war is already beginning. This fight presages what is to come. Do you think that makes you more... Do you think that makes you justified in causing even more casualties? So long as we're the only ones. Say what? Oh my god. Okay. So, there's a few things we have to do for something later on. So in this case, it seems like they're gonna retreat at some point. We might miss out on the SP point, but what we need to do is we need to try to take her down, and apparently this is one of the earliest times that we can do it where it's gonna be easy, where we can shoot her down, and then we need to make sure that Bullet at least fights Yuki once. So we have to either force force Bullet to fight this guy, and then we have to make sure that either both are defeated or forced to retreat, and then we have to make sure that we at least shoot her once at any time that she appears as an enemy. So here we go. Let's move you up as much as we can. You'll be fine. You can even attack. You can wait. Kyosuke should be able to focus and excel, and then he'll be fine just getting closer and like pile bunking everything. Like these things should be one-shots hopefully. Assuming we don't miss? What the fuck? What do you mean? It was a 70% chance to hit. God damn it. Okay, this should be fine. I was gonna say they're definitely not hitting us, and then the Vice Gata gets hit. That is insane. Alright, Bullet, get up here. Can you? You cannot. From here? You can. Chance to hit, 62. Let's make it 100. We need some kills here. Okay. And now... you'll be fine. You can just move up. Never mind, you won't be fine. Let's have you bullseye. Actually, was that wall? No. Okay, good. Up here. There we go, Shadow Lancer. We're definitely getting hit, but we'll be fine, because we have a super robot. Okay. So... I'm not sure how we're supposed to get the Rhino down to 40% or to 70% HP within 4 turns. I don't think that's going to be possible. We could try to charge him, but I really doubt that's going to happen. You can't counter, so let's have you evade. Let's have you evade again. And then these can be countered with the revolver stake and hope, and I hope we don't miss. There we go. Nice crits. So that's going to definitely bring our will up. And we're definitely going to be killing a lot... sorry, a lot more quickly. Once we're able to hit with everything. Okay, we've seen all of these, like, jets fight. I don't believe we've seen the tanks shoot out. So let's show off one of them. So we can see what it's like. Also, hey Moon, thanks for stopping by. It's not me needing to get good, it's just like... It's the start of the game, so my units suck. A little bit. We can't counter, so let's defend. Yeah. Okay. What can you do? Impact cannons on this thing. They will definitely hit you as well. The thing is, I don't like Lee, so I don't want to use him. So I don't know how important it is for him to actually be attacking. Let's use the second batteries instead, or secondary batteries, and let's show this off. I'm not gonna do that, Moon. I'm not gonna fucking die. It's okay, you're not. God, I hate Lee. He really is just like the voice I gave him is very accurate considering I wasn't expecting it to be. Alright, if we move you here, chance to hit is what? 100. So we are like golden now. Let's have you use wall. And let's move Lamia maybe here instead. If we look at this, oh, Mirage Sword is 1, Illusion Arrow is 2 to 6. Yeah, this should be fine. show this off. It's been a little bit.
Simulation 通りだな。この剣を受けきれるか。
あんな機体にやられるわけには。そこ。
まだ落とせないでございますわよ。いや、
I haven't been sunkified yet. My god. They really know how to write them. Anyway, let's have you focus and hope for the best. Actually, you are weak enough. Excellence should be able to focus, take one out, increase our morale a little bit. Yeah, let's use this. Yeah, or actually, you can probably split missile kill. Yeah, this should do it. It can't counter. We can move you up. Like here. And everyone's morale has gone up. Alright. Let's have Bullet just wait. And Kyosuke can... You don't have hit and run at the moment, right? No, we haven't given it to you. Let's move you maybe... here. Actually, we want to focus Carla down. So let's move you here. And start revolver staking some of them. You can maybe just heat horn this guy, actually. That should kill. There we go. And that's it. Okay. We should dodge. Never mind. That's fine. We should dodge. There we go. This should be fine, hopefully. I really should have given the Altizen Persist. Or had him use Persist or something. Just in case. This should be good. Have we seen Illusion Arrow today? I don't think we have. No, let's show it off. Why not? It's been a bit. It's cute that she blushes when she fucks up, or when she says something weird. Her potential went up, which is great. We need to get her to 130 will in that case, so she can start dodging more. Or actually, no, it's whenever her her stats go down. Oh, come on. How are they landing these fucking shots, dude? You gotta evade. Never mind. Vice is dead. We lost. Oh, never mind. We can... Okay, I thought the mission would be over. God damn it, though, dude. That is so fucking lame. I think last time we lost Excellent once. Okay. Let's go ahead and evade, but let's show off the Garline custom attacking. Whoa, is this the command unit? This one's moving like an amateur, but I'll show no mercy. Uh-oh. Kyosuke, you have to dodge this shit, dude, or you're gonna get your ass kicked. God damn it. Ugh. That's lame as fuck. I think that's the actual loss. I screwed up here. Guess I'll have to bail. No, it's not a loss. God damn, this mission's going terribly. 2 units left and we're somehow supposed to take this shit down? Holy fuck. Maybe I really should be attacking or upgrading my units a little bit, huh? God damn. Alright, use Bullseye. If you move, what do you have? Just one attack that can attack after move. Or we can only use one attack after moving. Let's go with this. Let's have Bullet try his best. Oh, I'm just gonna move you closer. And you can hope for the best here. Doesn't really matter who, they're all pretty fucking weak. Alright, just go for this guy. Okay, the Angelg's probably gonna have to do this. Somehow. If you shoot, chance to hit is 100. 29%, are you insane? Right, let's have you use wall. Let's have you just start taking everyone else out if you can. So let's go for the Barrel Lions in this case. There we go. Can't counter, let's defend. They're putting up less of a fight than I was expecting. Does that mean they're who I think they are? Let's play for a little while longer, shall we? Yeah, I don't know how the fuck we're supposed to take out the Rhino or lower it to, you know, below 70% HP in 4 turns. But, oh yeah, we have After Image, too. Good shit. G Impact already. But why not? Just bullet one-shotting everyone? Good. Maybe what I should have done is gotten everyone on the Shirogane and just move them in that way. Or just have Lamia take care of all the, like, weak units. Because she's doing really well, just as is. Like, all these guys are about to get shot down. Assuming Bullet doesn't die here. Let's see, 81% chance to be hit. Miss, good. And you can illusion arrow. Well, you know what? Try your best. Who's in this thing? Its movements are weird. Mechanical, almost. This group seems different. Well, try your best. Alright, you can't miss, Lamia, come on. It's at 30%, but don't miss with the arrow. Oh, come on. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, let's try our best here. Let's move you, like, here and wait. Bullet's, like, raring to go. You can G-impact this thing. You have a fuel tank, but that's for energy, right? Yes, it is. Let's have you persist. Let's have you use Bullseye. Let's move you over here and try to attack this dude. Because that's going to be at least the point that we need for one of the unlocks. So let's show this off. You said something about being the only casualties. What was that about? I see no reason to explain myself. Perhaps a demonstration of your own powerlessness will suffice. Oh no. I mean, he says that, but, like... No, you cannot, Bullet. Anyway, this dude's got Focus, Flash, and Bullseye. He's a telekinetic. He's got Predict as well. Fuck off, dude. Let's quickly read the Garline Customs description. So, an improved version of the mass-production armored module Garline. The Garline is a mech designed for combat against humanoid mobile weapons, with improved durability and high performance intended for adaptability to all terrains. It is used as a common armored module, and it serves as a high-speed battle zone control unit that never gets outshined by primary forces comprised mainly of Lions. It comes equipped with a highly effective reactive propulsion device called the Tesla Drive, which is capable of separating gravitational mass from inertial mass. Its T-Dot Array, Tesla Drive Dot Array, is a range for repulsion, and inertial mass control, effectively serving as the mech's shield. Its two predecessors, the Lion and Barrel Lion, suffered from a lack of weapon options. This has been improved upon with evolved limb control via the Lion system, enabling the use of many different weapons, including a close combat blade. Interesting. So the Divine Arm, and then it can still use a Sonic Breaker. Oh boy, if that thing gets to 130, we're fucked. We could use Mirage Sign, but the thing is, like, our chance to hit is garbage. Well, fuck it. We're just gonna use this. We're gonna get close and hope for the best. All right. Here's hoping we don't die. She counters with a Vulcan? Oh my god. Can you not do anything, woman? Burst Railgun is 2-6. That's why. Okay, so yeah, she really couldn't do anything. She could have retaliated with the Divine Arm. I wonder why she went with the... with that of all things. Jeez. My Vulcans, they always do 10 damage. Anyway, we can defend this, just in case it hits. 1,000 damage, yeah. We can probably counter this. We should be fine. Yep. After Image managed to kick in. And Bullet, you will now need to hopefully dodge, because that might kill you. We'll see what happens. Survived with 8 HP. You mad lad. He almost one-shot, which is really funny. See, that might make him retreat. I see the rumors of the ATX team's prowess were no exaggeration. Yuki, it's time for you to clear the way for us. Roger. Heading off to the rendezvous point ahead of the group. And we can Mirage Sign, or... Oh, we can't use this yet. Right, we don't know the skill yet. Well, let's hope for the best. Try not to die, Carla. Otherwise, we're a little fucked here. And that Rhino is scaring me a little bit. You'll be fine. That's doing nothing. 1,000? Are you insane? What do you mean 1,000 damage? From a Vulcan cannon of all things? You are fucking crazy. You are outside of your goddamn mind. I hope she stays. God damn it. Jeez, they're tough stuff. Carla, go ahead and stand looking at the rendezvous point. Roger. Fuck. What was the objective here again? I've already forgotten. Destroy all enemies. So we have to get you below 70% HP no matter what. That is crazy. Let's move you. Like here. We'll have Bullet move here and get loaded. You can use Shadow Lancer after moving. What's your HP? at 2,000. Just in case, we'll have you do nothing. We'll have you move this way. Or we could, Mirage Phoenix here. Or Mirage Sign, I mean. And hope for the best. He can't counter, so you'll be fine. And we will, hopefully, not die here. Or not lose this thing. So, if we go for a dodge, it's a 50% chance to be hit. And then we have After Image. So there we go. So 50-50. Alright, so now let's move you back onto the Shirogane. And if we look at Bullet, he went from 8 HP to 608. So let's move you maybe this way and have you wait. And now we're just going to wait the shit out. We're going to recover our HP, then we're going to move in. Because that Rhino is not going anywhere. Okay. Yeah, so 600 HP a pop, or a turn. So we have to wait like 7 more turns. Then we're just gonna move in, hit him, and be done with it. Oh my god. Okay, let's double check. Yep. Almost there. At least our will or morale doesn't go down with every like passing turn if we just don't do anything. So let's do like 2 more of these. Let's see. Yeah, 1 more turn should be enough. So let's move you closer here. Actually, can we land the spider net? Yes, but that's gonna result in like nothing great. We want the chaff grenade actually. So let's wait. Like here. He should try to attack us and we should be able to counter with a chaff grenade. And if we can, we can. So let's do this. This also lowers their attack, but let's go for this instead. Don't let that ship get away. Shoot it down. Sorry, shoot it down right here and now. Quite the zealous captain. I couldn't ask for anyone better, really. Oh boy. Right, accuracy down. That's all we needed. It's gonna be for a little bit. But now we can do, just in case, we don't have armor breaker on you, but we do have like weapon breaker. So let's go for this. His chance to hit is still 100, which is insane. It's crazy. Anyway, let's launch the Mark II. Let's have you. You've got no spirit to use, so we're just gonna move you. Impact cannon is 1 to 7. So if they change, I think they changed it. God damn it. Launch. Move here. Let's do the chakram. This should be fine. Hopefully Bullet doesn't bite the dust here. Pull your troops back right now. This fight is completely pointless. Unsound reasoning. Just because you say something doesn't make it true. This fight makes no sense. I don't believe you. Anyway, let's move the Angelg right here. And Mirage Sign like so. Well, that's fine. She can take the hit, I hope. Yeah, 1,000 damage a pop. That should hopefully be fine. Their morale did go down a little bit, it seems. But that's fine. Get after imaged, and that should do it. Okay. I suppose we should be going as well. Set the ship to auto and proceed as planned. These are final desperate thrashings. All units, boost drive. And with that, I bid you adieu. What the? They abandoned their ship? Not long. After them. Wait, that's... Are they launching a suicide attack? Turn the ship hard to starboard. Forward the turrets. Fire everything you've got. All PTs back us up. Oh, God, they really did try to, like, launch this thing at us. But what about all the T reserves that were on the ship? Anyway, the Rhinoceros has been sunk. And the enemy units that fled, they've already gotten clear of the area, currently tailing them via satellite link. Those wretched remnants sacrificed their warship at the first sign of trouble. Alright then, retrieve our PTs and head after the deserters. Oh boy. Yeah, look at all this shit. I gotta pay for them. God damn it. I gotta get good. Or gooder. And now we're on the west coast of Mexico. We've been expecting you, Major Archibald Grimms. You picked us up right on schedule. I must say, I wasn't expecting the Earth Cradle crew to be quite so... diligent? Meaning what exactly? Pulling out all the stops for Colonel Vaughn lined up with my expectations, certainly. But for a group of defeated stragglers, I was fully expecting to be abandoned the way the Vice Commander Atler Koch once was. Oh, terribly sorry. Let us get our units loaded in the submarine. I'm sure the Shidogane is in close pursuit. Alright. By the way, Dr. Chettle, where are Colonel Vaughn's forces? They've already joined up with the submarine fleet and left the Mexican coast. Excellent. We've also brought ASRSs and some recruits from the Earth Cradle. No, wait, wrong one. An acronym that stands for Anti-Sensor Radar Sphere. Okay. ACERS, a high-performance ECM device developed at the Earth Cradle. Right. The Federation's current radar system will have a hard time tracking ASRS-equipped mechs. Oh, and then your recruits you mentioned? They're pilots who underwent special training in the Earth Cradle. I'll introduce you to them later. Understood. We'll be heading for Hawaii to draw the Shidogane's attention. Hawaii? Yes, that's where the Hickam base is. According to a source of mine, they're the lucky recipients of some brand new Mao Industries personal troopers. Personally, I'd rather we be the recipients. Oh, God. And back on the Shidogane with Lee. You let the ringleader of the rebels slip right through your fingers, Lieutenant Colonel Lee Lingen. I believe letting them act freely now will pay dividends for us in the long run. Sounds like an excuse to me. I won't hear that from the man who fell for a false lead. If you think you can pin this one on me, think again. The fact remains that we gain control of a vital enemy base. The fleeing forces will likely use the other hideouts nearby to refuel. If anything, it's a prime opportunity to ferret out other anti-government organizations and sympathizers scattered across the South Pacific. So you have a lead on where they're headed. Of course, sir, victory and defeat don't hinge solely on combat prowess. What matters is crushing the enemy forces and establishing a stable military balance across the region. I can see why you graduated the Astro Military Academy summa cum laude. Your mouth is smarter than your brain. He's got a sharp tongue, if not much else. Oh, either way, your orders remain to seek out the DC remnants and any organizations associated with them. Understood. The Hagane is already on the same mission in the Far East Theater. The Hagane? I don't want Lakers Far East Theater to keep showing me up any more than they already have. If you get the chance to beat the Hagane to the punch on something, you know what to do. Sir. Do a good enough job, and there might just be a recommendation in it for you. I know you've been requesting a transfer to join General Staff HQ for a long time now. Just get results, and don't do anything that would reflect badly on me. That is, unless you want to sit in that captain's chair forever. Sir, that is all. That greedy sycophant. The mass production Huckabee Mark IIs theft happened on our watch, and now he's trying to wipe it off his record. After all that happened, he's still fixated on his own best interests. No wonder the DC remnants are making a mockery of us. Men like him will corrupt the entire military one day. No, there's no future tense here. It's already begun. Bro, you are part of that problem. Use Major General Kenneth's code to run a search on information pertaining to test military prototypes and new models. Sir. Don't you worry, Major General Kenneth. I'll never fall behind the Hagane. Not so long as Tetsuya Onodera is on board. I don't know about that one. Wow, you avoided the brig again. You're on some kind of crazy luck streak. From what I was told, he'll decide my punishment as soon as the operation's over. That captain sure seems to like nursing his grudges. I find it a very unreasoned response to violating orders. Ouch, Lamy, that's harsh, even with the funny talky part. Lieutenant Brooklyn, why did you broadcastinate that transmission to the enemy in the middle of combat? Listen, I know it's a stupid thing to do. It's just the thought that more innocent people are going to get dragged into conflict, just like they did in the DC war. It's painful. Bullet was already a soldier, but Kuzuha sure wasn't. Orders and missions are all that should matter to a soldier. If you can't understand that, then the enemy pilot was correct. Lamy is right. That was unprofessional, Bullet. Lieutenant Kyosuke! Beowulf was actually agreeing with me about something? What that pilot said was right in a sense. The Federation government and forces are both fragile in form and function. But even a small group of soldiers like us can minimize the ravages of war if we play our cards right. That's what I believe. Right. So you find it permissible to violate orders and prioritize personal judgment? Making snap judgments is it's part and parcel of being a soldier. Or being human, for that matter. If the military wanted orders followed without any question whatsoever, they could just put in some robots or something. The trick is to never turn off your brain. Always think about things, and pick the best options, you see? What wishy-washy nonsense? I'm disappointed in you, Beowulf. A soldier can't serve if they harbor doubts about their mission. Oh, hello, Mr. Captain. You can leave off the Mr. Man, he never lets anything go. This is good timing. I'll share our ship's new destination with you all before the general meeting. Where are we headed, sir? Hawaii. Wow! Do we get to hit up the Waikiki beach for a Waikiki kickin' rad vacation? Waikiki rad, you say? Sounds like it's Waikiki, but with more neon surfboards and headbands? Oh, have you know, I came prepared. I brought a swimsuit for just such an occasion. A swimsuit, really? Yep, the same one I wore to Izu. It's very high cut. That sounds risque. It's so risque, I'd probably get arrested for just wearing it outdoors. But doesn't that mean you can't wear it? But doesn't that mean you can't wear it at all? Both of you shut up. What the fuck? He's like, shut up, Captain, why Hawaii? Because they'll be holding tests for a new model of personal trooper at Hickam Base. A new model? I get it. You think the enemy will go after it like they did with the mass production Huckabites? Exactly. The enemy forces have fled to the Pacific. I think it's a strong possibility that they will head for Hawaii. How strong of a possibility are we talking here? Because we've been kind of an unlucky streak lately. Did you say something, Lieutenant? Nope, don't mind me. I poured over plenty of the data and crunched the numbers before I made this decision, and it's the correct one. He seems awfully confident. Then again, I suppose even if he is wrong, it's still a chance to see a new unit. It's just about time for me to get my next set of instructions. Oh boy. The Lamia plot just gets deeper. Or grows thicker. Alright, let's save real quick. And let's actually upgrade our units a little bit more. I didn't think I would need to, but maybe they changed like the AI a little bit from the last game. So, yeah. Let's get the All Tyson's mobility maxed out if we can. No, we cannot. Let's get it up to this, and let's get the Weisritter's mobility up to this. What about your armor? We can bring it up by 1. So that should work. And we got just more repair kits, right? Yeah. Maybe on the Weisritter, normally I don't give you like support unit stuff, but just in case you need a repair kit. And the Angelg, maybe you'll need a fuel tank. Why not? Let me quickly check our pilot's skills. You're at 52. You're almost there. If we can give you... Oh, SP regen is now 80 instead of 90. Or was it always 80? I don't remember. Alright, we should be fine though. I don't think Lee's gonna be with us for a long time, but anyway. And now in the Hawaiian waters. Major Archibald, our ship will enter Hawaiian waters shortly. Very well, hold position at a depth of 200. Roger. Yuki, how's the installation of the ASRS coming along? Already finished, sir. Excellent. Major Archibald, I brought our new recruits. Oh yes, you mentioned those. Go on, you two. Introduce yourselves. How do you do, sir? I'm Master Sergeant Ciola Schweizer. Oh, she is very cute. She has short hair, so she's automatically, like, very cute. And very German. It will be a pleasure to work with you. And I am Ardo Balanga. Yada yada yada. These are the new recruits? They're a couple of kids. Oh my god, Arado. Is that how you talk to officers? You even forgot to bow. Man, it's nag, nag, nag with you. Excuse me? Whatever, I get it. You just want me to be polite, right? You're gonna pop a vein if you keep flipping out over this stuff. That already happened a long time ago. She is so cute. Her hair is really cute. Her outfit is really cute. And then like the way she's blushing right now. Or is it blushing? She's like... No, it's more like she's really red in the face. She's super cute. Seola is really cute. Come on, you two. The Major's standing right here. Look, this is the only way to get anything through Arado's stupid skull. Now, Arado, you need to fix that smart mouth and attitude of yours. Hey, what can I say? I was born this way. It's not like you're doing anything about that snappy attitude of yours. Would you cut it out and just introduce yourself properly this time? Okay, fine. Major Archibald Grimm, sir. I'm Master Sergeant Arado Balanga, sir. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada, sir. Oh, for God's sake. What's with these people? Dr. Cheto, I don't recall signing up to teach middle school. I'm terribly sorry about this. The last thing I expected was for a promising new rookies to be children. If I may add something, Major, Master Sergeant Arado and I come from the school. Oh, the institute with where Latoon was from. The school, if I remember correctly, that was a Federation-run special PT pilot training institution. We have yet to see real combat, but we have ample training, sir. Dr. Cheto, is this your way of getting rid of a pair of nuisances? No, sir, not at all. Or actually, it should be... Yeah, no, it is Cheto. I suppose I should take what I can get, rookies or no. This won't be easy, far from it. We're going up against the Hagane itself. That's fine by me, sir. I wish to personally avenge Dr. Bion Zoldak, former commander of the DC. There she goes again. Excellent. Yuki, you go ahead and take them with you on our next operation. We could, stand to test their specs in real combat. Roger. Specs? Dude, we're not machines. Looks like I'm stuck babysitting for a while. Come on, you two. Yes, sir. She is so cute. Anyway. I must say, this is all quite surprising. I never realized the school had any survivors. As I recall, most of the children there died as a result of experiments and training excessive in their barbarism. Then the school was seen as a problem and it got dissolved. I hear even Dr. Koch abandoned all the remaining children. After that, Dr. Aguila Setme and the rest of us took the children in. We continued our training and conditioning regime under the DC. And you went to the Earth Cradle after the DC war. That's right. That would explain it. So, will they be of any use to us? Bronzo 27, Seola, shouldn't give you any issues, but I worry about Bronzo 28, Arado, as far as his capabilities and thought patterns are concerned. That makes him a poorly conditioned defect, does it not? Why would you bring him along at all? Boosted children of the Bronzo class are conditioned for coordinated action in combat, you see. They're fundamentally designed to work in pairs. Well, that's good enough for me. I'll look forward to seeing them in action. And back to Hickam Base? Or actually, it's the first time we're seeing Hickam Base. Oh, here's Latoon! Oh, she's so cute, and she's back. We have our best pilot back. Excuse me, Major, we finished adjusting the prototype to function in gravity. Sorry to make you do sorry to make you do all that yourself, Latoon. It's fine, sir. Say, have you been to the beach? Pardon? We're in Hawaii. Might as well take advantage of the situation and go for a swim while you're here. Didn't Garnet send you a swimsuit? The design and size are a bit... Well, there's something wrong with the size? Yes, sir. I'm not old enough to wear that thing. Maybe the swimsuit that Princess Shine sent me before, but not this one. Oh, don't worry about that. It was the same way with my daughter. You'll make that swimsuit look good before you know it. Me? Looking like Garnet? Impossible. Alright, let's get this prototype testing going. Set us up, Latoon. Yes, sir. Seriously? 4 mass production Huckabee Mark IIs? They were stolen by the DC remnants according to the reports. They showed up the moment those things got deployed? Talk about brazen. Does that mean the DC remnants have been paying special attention to the mass production Mark IIs? Could be. I'm just surprised they've grown so active lately. Same here. Might be a sign that the DC remnants are beginning to consolidate their forces. That's a Tokyo Proclamation at work. Now that aliens are public knowledge, folks are desperate to act. I'd suggest being extra careful, even when you're at Mao. Good call. It's possible they'll come after the Vuga, the Blade, and the Mark III. The Huckabine Mark III? The Gespenst Mark III? Which Mark III are we talking about? Yeesh. Project SRX and Project ATX both got unfrozen, but now we've got this garbage to contend with. That might be why we're dealing with it. Their opposition within the military suddenly went quiet too. Oh, that's because someone in the government pressed the military to resume the projects. Someone in the government? Yeah, his name is Nibal Mubal, a special aide to President Macrid. By the way, how's it feel to be a fresh member of the Next Gen training squad? You've only got 3 members, me, Major Kai, and Lieutenant Latoon. I keep forgetting, right? Latoon is now a fucking aggressor of all things. Our job is to create motion data for mainline units, so it's been pretty easy going so far. Gotcha. You know, I'm taking the Blade prototype down to Earth soon, and Izu's the destination. So you're delivering it to Ryusei's group instead of ours. Yeah, it is what it is. The Falcon's all yours. Got it. Falcon. Lieutenant Khaidiza, the prototype test is all set to go. Okay, be right there. Episode 9. Boosted Children. That sounds like stolen. Anyway. Are you sure we should be here, you? Isn't this a training grounds or something? Our recon team reported that the prototype was headed here. Quartier Leton 1 to all units. What a fucking name, dude. Quartier Leton to all units. Deploy ASRS and stand by. Jesus, fuck. we have French now? God damn it. Roger, Arado, don't do anything stupid. Nag, nag, nag. I know what standing by means, jeez. God, why does he have to have an attitude with me about everything? He never talks back to Oka this way. Say, are you two like a thing? Huh? What makes you think that? You both have a lot of friendly banter, you know? Lieutenant Ricarla? We don't have that kind of relationship, ma'am. Oh, my bad. And while we're on the subject, ladylike girls are way more my type. Well, excuse me for being some kind of rube. She is so cute. The way she gets, like, angry. Her face is adorable. I love Ciola. She's already becoming, like, one of my favorites in this game. Your words, not mine. See, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes the biggest arguers are the best couples. What about you, Lieutenant? Do you and the commander have something going on? I kind of go for younger guys, really. Wait, what? Kidding. Oh. Dude, why would that even throw you off? Oh my god, shut up! I see how it is. It's rude to ask questions like that to your superiors anyway. Yeah. That's enough chit-chat. There it is. Oh, what the fuck is this? How's the Wild Falcon looking, Latoon? Oh, it looks like the Weissritter a little bit. It has impressive mobility and long-range versatility. I believe it's viable even by itself. The Falcon's a prototype that follows the Weissritter's footsteps. Oh, of course. I mean, it looks just like it. Of course, its companion unit, the Vuga, has a tougher act to follow. Who knows what they'll come up with on top of a pile bunker? No kidding. Let's get the mock battle started. Don't forget to check your magazines. Roger. Alright, begin data collection. Lion Squadron, keep a sharp lookout. Platoon, don't bother holding back. Yes, sir. There's no mistaking it. That's the Wild Falcon. We're moving in now. Got it, Arado? Sola, are you ready to go? Yes, ma'am. I'm finally seeing real combat. Time to show what all that training was for. I have to do my best and get results. That's the only way I'm going to be able to restore the DC and find my lost friends. Arado, follow my lead, and whatever you do, don't screw up. You think I'm gonna be second banana? Hell nah. I'll be the forward. Are you nuts? You had the worst grades out of the whole school. If you take the forward position, you'll die. You're really naggy, you know that? I'll make it work. Oh my god. Both of you, if you lack focus on a battlefield, you're only going to die. Sorry, sir. We'll handle the other units. You two focus on stealing the Falcon. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Gotiela 1, or Un. Gotiela 1. To all units, disengage ASRS and move in. Major Kai, we've got enemy readings. What? Just what I was afraid of. They get so close without us noticing. Carla, take out the enemy lions. On it already. Or sorry, on it. Already locked and good to go. They're firing from that far away? The green one dodged it. Ignore it for now and lock down the Huckabine. Haidiza, how can he move so fast? These don't have that kind of speed. Now, don't fall behind, Arado. Which one was the boost drive switch again? I knew it. They're after the Falcon. Latoon, I got you now. Not so fast. We couldn't counter. Holy shit. It dodged this close up? I think I know that pattern. Could it be? Is that Lat in there? Seola? No, that's not possible. It must be someone else using her data. Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense for Lat to be here. After all, she's... Seola? She's alive? This must be some kind of mistake. What's wrong, Seola? Nothing. Aren't you keeping up with me? I don't know how to turn on the boost drive? Fine, let me handle the Wild Falcon. Back me up. Is that really Seola? What's wrong, Latoon? Your reactions are sluggish. Haidiza, cover her. I'll be out in a second. Roger. Easier said than done. They've got me boxed in, which means I have to break out. Oh boy. So the Wild Falcon. It looks pretty cool. It's a very interesting design. It's very similar to the Weissritter, that's for sure. Let's see. So... a personal trooper developed by Mao as part of the Project ATX. After it was frozen and subsequently unfrozen following the L5 campaign, it is a mech that inherits the Weissritter's concept of long-range combat. It is equipped with a high-performance Tesla drive, and its mobility ranks among the finest to be found in a personal trooper. It is designed to be used in tandem with the Wildwoge, or Wildwoge, a close-quarter melee combat-focused mech. And when that mech goes into high mobility mode, the two of them can execute a powerful coordinated attack called the Twin Bird Strike. Its primary weapon is an ox-tongue rifle used for both firing both solid and energy shots. Unlike the Vöge, it uses an H-frame from the Huckabine line, and it emphasizes lightness over durability. Its main developer is Dr. Kirk Hamill. The name Wild Falcon is taken from the German words Wild, same meaning as in English, and the Wanderfalke, the Peregrine Falcon. There's another identical unit in the line. So yeah, just Wild Falcon, of course. So it has the same attacks as the... interesting. Yes, the same attacks as the Weissritter, except it comes with this, a map weapon, or split missile, a split missile map weapon. Interesting. Okay, so what we need to try to do is we need to have Bullet, when he shows up in a little bit, attack this dude, and we need to shoot her down, no matter what. So, Haidiza, you need to try your best here, because you can't move. Let's see, they can't hit us, which is really funny. So yeah, let's just go for a photon rifle, let's break through. And let's go. It's like, do you want to move? I really do, but I can't move. And we can try to move Kai. Let's have you just move this way and hope for the best. You can't focus, you can't do anything, so... oh well. Latoon can't use Flash, so... Huckabine's got 4 units hemming it in, and look at it go! Whoever's in that thing definitely knows what they're doing. The Falcon doesn't look like it's in great shape. I think we can pull this off. Yeah. Cotiola Sept. Hijack the Falcon. Roger. Can I actually counter? No. But we can dodge and hope for the best. Is it because the Wild Falcon's being locked down? What the fuck's going on? Or can Latoon finally do anything? She cannot. And her morale is at 98, so that's not helping her. Alright. And I stay focused. Or actually, I shouldn't even be focusing. They can't retaliate. It's kind of a waste of SP now that I think about it. We'll have you wait. You can use... Well, let's see. If we attack real quick. Chance to hit is what? 81% chance to be hit is still pretty high. We can't Jet Magnum yet, but we can at least use... Well, here. If we move here, and we use the Neoplasma Cutter, our chance to hit is 62. Fuck! I meant to cancel that. God damn it. That was a waste of a turn. Holy shit, that was so bad. That's fine. I'm gonna break down the cockpit hatch. Latoon, move! Abandon your machine now if you want to live. Lad? Siola, why? Siola, you're alive. And you, Lad, what are you doing in a personal trooper? Siola, why are you with the DC Remnants? Why? Because it's our mission. What about you? Why are you piloting that machine? Look, they're forcing you to do it, right? Just like they used to? No, they're not. What's taking Siola so long? Stand down, Lat. You don't have to do this anymore. Get out of your machine or I'll shoot. You'll shoot me? Don't make me repeat myself. This is our mission. Why? We're both... Latoon. She fell from her mech. Lieutenant Yuki, I've successfully hijacked the Wild Falcon. Well done, Master Sergeant. Leave the rest to us and evacuate the area immediately. Roger. Not bad, Siola. I've got to do better. They're taking the Falcon. Can we chase it? No, our own mech's performance is backfiring on us. But how's Latoon? She's fine. She lucked out that mech was prone to the ground. Oh, good. What happened, Latoon? Okay, now stall the enemy with our remaining units. Got it. Yeah, I'm not caring about SP points in this in these early missions. They're a little bit of a pain in the ass. Oh crap, here he comes. How can a mech move so sloppily? There's a rank amateur inside that thing? A rank amateur. Oh boy. What's this reading? Oh, the Shirogane. All units launch and clean up the DC remnants. Alright. There's only 4 of us. You can actually move, you'll be fine. You swap with her. This. ATX team, Assault 1 speaking. Major Kai, Lieutenant Narai, are you guys okay? Lieutenant Kyosuke. What's that unit? Is it an SR? I've never seen anything like it. Like a Benchmark 2. I see they're still in use on this side as well. Is that a prototype from somewhere? Hi there, handsome. How long has it been? Sorry, but we have bigger concerns than counting the days right now. We just had a prototype hijacked by the enemy. You did? Yeah. Uh-oh. I noticed Latoon isn't present. Does that mean what I think it means? No, she's fine. Just back us up for now. Roger. Yeah, we're not getting that SP point, but we need to have Bullet somehow attack this guy, and we need to take her out. Somehow. Well, if we move you here... you can still attack. Let's have you use Bullseye anyway. Just to guarantee the hit. 600 damage. God, that was garbage. Alright, time for you to use... well, time for you to move up. And then we can Plasma Cutter. 100% chance to hit. So let's do it. I don't know why, but they really love using their Vulcan cannons. Pretty terrible. Now they're retaliating. Yeah, I really shouldn't have been using focus before, but it's fine. We've got hit and run anyway, so we can move, like, here. Alright, let's get you going maybe this way. Like so. Bullet's gonna have to move somehow. He's gonna have to wade through this water. The All Tyson can move normally. You can excel and focus. How far can you go? Relatively far. You should be fine here. Right? We'll see what happens. 14% chance to hit. We're gonna miss anyway. Yeah. And she is terrible at close range. So if we just gang up on her, if we just, like, close in on her, we should be fine. Weisritter unfortunately cannot help out too much here. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see. We've seen the rectangular launcher attack already, so we're not showing it off. And we still got hit. God damn it. All Tyson can hopefully evade. We're underwater of all things. No, not a chaff grenade. Let's just evade again. And Kai is definitely taking him out with split missiles. So here goes. Get predicted.
顔を洗って出直してこい。これ以上はやらせん。
Damn it. This just isn't working. I'm gonna bail. I wonder if there was a way to save Latoon in that scenario. Probably not. But it would have been cool if we could. Alright, so if we check with you real quick. They will retaliate now. Instead of before having a 0% chance to hit us. We could do a chaff grenade to reduce their accuracy by a little bit. Oh, you don't have persist yet. Jeez, that sucks. Alright, well. Let's try our best with this. We're definitely hitting it. And then her accuracy is going to go down, so maybe it'll be even worse after this. Nope, she still hit us some. Fuck. It's insane. It's insane how much damage we're taking. We can't weapon break either. If we move over by 1, we can. So let's do that. Let's move up by 2, actually. We'll wait. We'll have Kai maybe move closer. I don't know. This kind of fucking sucks. We're like in a shitty, like, position. Alright, Kai can try his best. You should be fine. Actually, do they have any... They do. They have machine cannons and railguns that they can use at close range, so I don't know why they weren't using them. Alright, Rai, we can have you focus again. If you move here, you can just beam sword them all to death, honestly. So, just go for it. The Weisritter can just start moving then, in that case. She can focus, and if she can get, like, up close and personal with these guys, she'll be fine. Let's move you here. Ritual beam cannon, this one. Okay. You can use wall. We can move you maybe here. You can Mirage Sword this one. Machine cannon, right? That's the Vulcan cannon attack though, right? Just do double check. Yes, and it does 2,800 damage, which is fucking insane. If we check yours. Yours is a Vulcan cannon. Okay, so it's different technically, quote unquote. Let's have you use Bullseye, just to be sure. Move you here, and we need to try to take her out if we can. Okay. Bullet can shoot her with a rifle. 9% chance to hit. Insane. Insane stuff. Let's have you persist. Let's move you up. And you can still chakram this dude. Well, let's hope he doesn't hit you. There we go. Good. Alright. Let's see what happens. This is going to be a nightmare and a half of a mission. Now, assuming that well, I should be fine. No, he's not gonna get hit. And let's just boost everyone's morale with this. Or will. You're definitely not getting hit. There we go. And you should be fine. We can get the Angelg to, like, you know, have more armor. It'd be pretty nice. Alright, let's go with Mirage Sign. Hopefully we can take Carla out here. And hopefully we can hit the other guy at least once with bullet. Because I'm not sure if she goes down, they all, like, disappear or something. Yeah, that thing was gonna do like 1,000. God damn, dude. Okay. 3 more of those and she's down. Oh crap, they got my Tesla drive. Whoa, what do you mean? Hold on. Oh no, how was I supposed to take her out then? With Kai? God damn it. Oh, that sucks so much. Oh, that's so fucking lame. Was Kai the one that's supposed to, like, shoot her down or something? Something doesn't feel right here. Who is this person? They must have noticed my movements by now. I suppose all I can do now is wait. God damn it. Okay. So let's, oh man. That sucks. Alright, what was the objective again? Just destroy all enemies and then make this guy retreat. Yeah, we'll be fine. You can just move. You can focus. We need to have Bullet. Also use Bullseye again. Move you closer. You should be able to shoot him once. Yes. Alright, let's show this off. Again. Have you no shame? I could ask you the same. Anytime I spend engaging with you is a waste. Excuse me? Let me make this crystal clear. I have no intention of listening to you spout principles. Especially not in the middle of combat. The battlefield is no place for a moral high ground. Oh, stop talking like you know everything. They're like children. We're fine. What can you do? Anything of use? Yeah, we'll have you Bullseye. Let's have you... Actually, second battery should be enough for these lions. Or for this one. Yeah, that's good enough. Just shoot it down. Good. Let's get Kyosuke some experience as well while we're at it. So you can... Yeah, you're fine. Let's move you in this way. We'll have you revolver stake this guy and take him out. He's got Fortunate now instead of... Didn't you have Lucky or something? guess not. Anyway, let's have you focus. Let's have you Ox Tongue B. No, let's have you use the triple beam cannon maybe on the guy that's right here, and then he won't be able to retaliate. There we go. Actually, I should have moved you in between both of them, as in like right here. That's fine. You can use Valor. You can move up here, and you can Jet Magnum this guy and take him out.
弟子め、証拠りもなく俺の拳を止められると思うな。ジェットマグナム。くそ、期待を発揮する。
Okay, we just have one dude left that we gotta weaken. We should be fine. Alright, let's have you use Wall and Bullseye again. Let's move you up close, right here, and let's have you use Mirage Sign, and this should probably make him retreat. We'll see. Yeah, we've already completed our operational objective. Pull out. And a servo motor. Finally something to increase, like, our evasion. This is a dark day for the aggressors, Major Kai Kitamura. My deepest apologies, sir. And what were you doing, test pilot? How could you just let them steal a prototype right from under your nose? I hope for your sake that you weren't colluding with the DC remnants. Captain, are you accusing one of our own? One of our own? Please. They're all pawns. Pawns that move as I direct you to. What he said was perfectly reasonable, yet Bullet here still doesn't seem happy about it. You're not wrong, but do you really have to say it out loud? That goes for you too, Lieutenant Excellent. Oh, totally. I'm abso-diddly affirmatively with that, you know? Lamy, this is actually pretty fun. For me, it isn't. Captain, Latoon is a squad mate who fought alongside us in the DC War and the L5 campaign. Her being in cahoots with the enemy is absolutely out of the question. How can you be so certain? I'll bet Ingram Pliskin would beg to differ. Surely you haven't forgotten the damage done to the TFF because of him. From what I know of Lieutenant Latoon's history, she came from the school formerly ran by Adler Koch, Vice Commander of the DC, yes? Given this, she shares some common ground with the DC remnants. No way. She hasn't even been in the school for like ages now. I didn't ask for your opinion. Keep it to yourself. Lieutenant Colonel Lee, as a ranking officer here, I take full responsibility for what happened. I'm ready to accept the punishment. Major Kai, you damn well better be. The way he was talking was totally uncalled for. I appreciate the sentiment, Bullet. But in the military, rank speaks volumes. Besides, nothing changes the fact that we had a prototype stolen from us by the enemy. I can't object to anything he says. Major, how's your injury, Latoon? Oh, I'm alright. I just got grazed, but because of me. I'm not about to place full responsibility for this on your shoulders. Just come talk to me when you've got your feelings sorted out, okay? Yes, sir. Why isn't he identifying the root of the problem immediately? Until he does, this is just gonna happen again. Wow, I never knew mean old Instructor Kai could be such a softie. Are you getting old? I'm still in my 30s, damn it. I learned in our last war that browbeating others will only get us so far. My, whoever could have taught you that? It was you guys, okay? Aw, shucks. Lieutenant Commander Lee is right about one thing, though. We can't rule out the possibility of a mole. Yeah, how the DC remnants know the Falcon's exact delivery date and testing location? That's the question. We could say the same about the recent test site incident and the thefts of mass production Huckabee Mark IIs. Judging strictly by how detailed the intel is, it's possible that our mole might be pretty high-ranking. Agreed. By the way, Exy, this Thievereed Vild Falcon, what kind of mech is it supposed to be? I guess you could call it the Vicey's little sister from a different mother. I beg your pardon? It's like this, see? The two sisters didn't even know they were related when they met, then they both happened to fall for the same guy. I don't quite envisionate where this is going. Unlike the big sister, the little sister came from a poor background. She thought to herself, no way I'm losing to my big sister. The Libra scales of love waver between the two sisters. But will the big sister put her neck out? But will the big sister put her neck on the line for someone? Don't miss the next exciting episode. And there you go. Is she talking in code? I don't comprehend any of this. The Wild Falcon is specialized for long-range engagements. It's the conceptual follow-up to the Vice, but it's got a different designer than the Vuga does. It doesn't use a G2 frame from the Gespenst line. Instead, it uses the Huckabine series H frame. That's why she's calling them sisters from different mothers. Wow, hot stuff! You interpreted that concisely and accurately. You shouldn't need to interpret. You shouldn't need an interpreter to start with. Oh yeah? What's going on with its partner unit, the Good Burger? Jesus fuck. You're talking about the Wildvuga. It's hit several snags and it hasn't been rolled out yet. What do you think, Kyosuke? Curious any? Yeah. It's a new Project ATX model, and it's based on the same concept as the alt. I'm calling it now. It'll be a real handful to use when it's done. Well, of course. Dr. Hadom developed it knowing her. She'll glue a bunch of stakes on both hands and feet. Sorry. The Wildvuga. I've never heard of it. By the way, who is she? This is Lamia Lovelace, a test pilot from Mitsurugi Industries. She's a provisional member of our squadron for the time being. It's an honor to make your acquaintanciliation. Major Kai Kitamura, commander of the Next Gen Training Squad. Wow, the Major didn't even bat an eye. Kai Kitamura of the aggressors. He doesn't match my data. And this here's Lieutenant Latoon Subota. She reports to me. Pleased to meet you. And this is Lieutenant Haidisa F. Bonstein. Looking forward to working with you. Bonstein. Ah, from that one tragic event. But if the Huckabine series is in mass production, I suppose it's only natural that he's still alive. Who is this woman? Back to the Hawaiian waters. Holy fuck. Oh, there's been so much reading. Wonderful work, Yuki. I received the Wild Falcon in fine shape. So, care for a spot of tea? I'll pass, but thank you. Oh, pity, we have a fresh pot. What kind of self-respecting aficionado makes tea with tea bags? Holy fuck. I love when they pull shit like this in SRW, where they have some character just be obsessed with one thing and they like emphasize that a lot. So, how were our newest team members? I have no issues with Master Sergeant Ciola. However, duly noted, I hear from Dr. Cheto that he's a bit of a defect. A defect? Arado? So, regarding our next operation, our goal remains ensuring that Commander Vaughn's squadron reaches the Earth's cradle unscathed. As such, we'll continue luring enemy pursuit. Understood. As for where we'll go next, why not the Far East? The Far East, sir? Yes, a land that held special meaning to my ancestors. I'd love to see it for myself, both on a personal note and to be ready for what's to come. His ancestors, a personal interest. The world is in the Far East. I don't know, mysticism? Tea, perhaps? Don't you get it? If you keep acting like that, you could have the lives of a cat and it still wouldn't be enough. Dude, I've been apologizing this whole time. Apologies won't cut it. With your crappy skills, you'll never live through this. Jeez, you don't have to rag so hard about it. Have you forgotten our promise? The one to live through this and find our school classmates, right? Yeah, I remember. Then act like it. Chill out, Ciola. I won't die that easy. Besides, I've got more to look out for than some old promise. Could you quit with the posturing? What else could you possibly have to look out for besides your own sorry skin and the promise we made together? Jeez, harsh much? I'm still waiting to hear it. Spit it out. Nah, that's okay. It's awkward saying it out loud. Please just do this right. I finally found Lat. I don't need this. Well, hold up, say that again? I said I found Lat. Wait, she was here? Was she in the Wild Falcon? Yeah? Why didn't you tell me right then? I guess I was focused on getting the Wild Falcon back. Actually, I had forgotten. I completely forgot about Lat until now. Why? So, how was she? She seemed like she was being forced to pilot a personal trooper against her will. So I pulled a gun on her to make her get out of the mech. Say what? Yes, I fired my gun at her. How could I do such a thing? Ciola? I can't believe I did that to Latoon after I finally found her. I never meant for this to happen. What's wrong, Ciola? You're white as a sheet. Nothing at all. Ciola, I don't get it. You doted on her as much as Oka did. Why would you do that? Yeah, weird. Anyway, we got the Wildhauptier and the F-32V Schwert custom. And we finally got a repair and resupply module. So, oh boy. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Since we've got the Wildhauptier, and we also got this, which is just a jet. I mean, we're definitely not using this. But the Wildhauptier can go ahead and have the repair modules and the resupply module. For now, she's gonna have to be, you know, she's gonna have to make do with this. We could give her the rectangular launcher, which is really funny. Yeah, we could. We could take it off of the Huckabine itself. The mass production Huckabine. It looks so different. It looks so fucking different and weird. It's missing the crest. The shoulders look weird. It doesn't have a chakram shooter. It can fly, but, you know, it doesn't have 2 eyes. It only has 1. It looks so odd. But anyway, we've got the Wildhauptier at least. Can you transform? Yes, you can. Okay, so they didn't fuck with you that way. Let's do a quick unit upgrade, and then we'll get ready to wrap things up for today, I think. So let's pump up your... Actually, you've got... Yes, it costs energy. Let's max out your energy ASAP, if we can. Yeah, okay, we'll get close to it. We'll do this. Yeah, because there it is in Wave Rider mode. Or flight mode. Yeah, we're fine. Everyone else should be fine, for the most part. Okay, let's go ahead and save, and then we'll get ready to call it here for today. It was a very long episode. We only got, like, 3 chapters done, but my god, they took forever because of all the dialogue. But anyway, let me swamp on over to the ending screen real quick.